Welcome to Tivoli Provisioning Manager 7.1.1. This demo will help introduce the reporting feature of TPM 7.1.1 in the current release. From the reporting user interface, you can create and import reports, run and view reports as HTML or PDF files, and save reports in the supported file formats: PDF, PowerPoint, Document, PostScript, Excel, or comma delimited. You can also provide report parameter values to dynamically filter report content, to link reports in HTML files, and to schedule reports to run immediately or to run at a certain time when the option to repeat. Scheduled reports will be emailed as a PDF file. There are 38 predefined reports shipped with Tivoli Provisioning Manager 7.1.1, covering the topics of discovery, inventory compliance, deployment, provisioning tasks, and endpoints. Summary reports contain pie charts and stack charts so that you can see the high-level representation of information, with hyperlinks to drill down into the details. In this demo, we will go through two scenarios. First, a report will be recreated through the user interface listing provisioning tasks performed with certain. Then we will demonstrate a graphic summary report to show high-level graphs with links to the details. Creating a simple report using TPM 7.1.1 user interface gives you the ability to create basic yet informative reports that require no knowledge of the underlying database and no background in SQL. For this example, we will build a report based on provisioning tasks that were executed in TPM. We will customize the report to show provisioning tasks in certain statuses, along with information regarding the provisioning tasks such as the ID, type, and timestamp. Since this demo will show provisioning task tracking, let's first navigate to the correct page. From the TPM 7.1.1 user interface, choose Provisioning Task Tracking from the Automation Development Applications navigation panel on the left side. Before the report can be created from the user interface, a report administrator must first enable report creation in the applications, in this case TP-Task. This function is not enabled by default. Detailed instructions to grant reporting privileges to the appropriate application and security groups can be found in the TPM 7.1.1 Reporting Feature Whitepaper. After enabling the creation of reports from the user interface, the chosen application will now have a button to create report on the application's homepage, which can be seen in the navigation bar beside the next and previous arrow buttons. In order to create a report, we first need to apply the necessary filters based on what we want to express within the report. To do so, click on the Advanced Search in the List tab. This will prompt you for filter information on the available fields associated with the application. In our example, we will select the status of our provisioning tasks of interest to be failed or timed out. Note the ability to filter for one or more of the states. Also note that we can specify a time range to limit the output to a period of interest. When all the filters have been chosen, click Find. Now we are left with a list of provisioning tasks with the failed or timed out status. We can now create a report based on the filter. Click the Create Report button to transform this information into a report. This brings us to the Query-Based Report Outline page. Here we can select the fields we want to appear in the report. In this example, we will choose Activity Plan ID, Create by User, Provisioning Task, and End Time. Click the arrow to select the fields you want in the report. We can then apply groupings or sortings on the result set under the Sort tab. For this report, we choose to sort by ascending activity plan IDs. Lastly, use the Schedule tab to run the report immediately by default or at a certain time with the repeat option. The reports will be emailed to the address provided if you choose to run the report at a later time. When all the report properties are considered, we can assign the report a title, such as, "Which provisioning task did not complete successfully?" If we want to save the report, select the Save Report checkbox. Click Submit, and the report will open in a new window. We can now export the report to an archive. You can export a report as a comma-separated file, a PowerPoint file, a Word document, a PDF, a PostScript, or an Excel file. For this demo, we have saved the report as a PDF file. Here is what the report will look like after it has been saved as a PDF file. In our next demonstration, we will run an existing graphic summary report to demonstrate the report hyperlinking and drill down to detailed reports. To run the existing report, click Reports from the TPM 711 user interface. This will provide us with a list of applications with which reports are associated. For this demo, we will go to the Deployment and then the Provisioning Computers application. Choose the report how many computers are installed with which operating system. It is important to note that in order to run a report, its request page must first be generated by a report administrator. Here we have already generated the request page for this report. Select the report and enter the prompted parameters. In this case, we want N to show all servers, not just virtual servers. We are presented with a report which contains the pie chart showing the distribution of different operating systems across the provisioned computers. We are interested in those computers with the Windows XP Professional SP2, so we click on the portion of the pie chart to see the details. Clicking on one of the pie slices or its associated hyperlink will drill down to the detailed report. In this case, a report which shows what computers are in the data model. This report lists the computers with the chosen operating system and their compliance status. If we want further detail regarding those computers, we can drill down once again to a detailed report associated with the software or patches installed on the computer by clicking on the Software or Patches hyperlink. Choosing Software leads us to the final detailed report, which provides a list of software installed on the computer of interest. In the reporting application, you can also import reports created with the BERT Report Designer, an Eclipse-based open-source reporting system. The BERT report engine is embedded in Tivoli-based services and allows for runtime report rendering and viewing. Here's a glance at the BERT Report Designer, which allows you to create more advanced reports with additional features such as linking of reports and customizable graphics. For more information on how to create customized reports using the BERT Report Designer, you can refer to the reporting whitepaper for TPM 711. Thank you for watching the TPM 711 reporting demonstration.